we got the STURNIOLO triplets, and Nick went on a mystery date for the surprise party tour in Charlotte. Well, I got a little bit of a hint of me, guys and gals. There will be a surprise that will have to do with Tara Yummy, so I already know some sort of it's Tara Yummy. But that's all I knew. Then I was thinking, bro, I was okay, bro. I don't know, Tara Yummy and Nick, maybe they make a rant battle, right? A rant off, and they go try to debate with each other and who wins the debate or whatever, you know, because they like they like to share some stories and talk and whatnot, and maybe also debate a little bit. And my second guess was, maybe, I don't know, maybe a kiss, like he wanted to try it out to kiss a woman just to know how it is. And then I was like, okay, but maybe he also he had a little bit of a crisis, how he called it, in his younger years, where he said like he was trying to find out if he's maybe straight or whatever. Maybe he also had a kiss there with a girl, I don't know. But it still was like maybe something like a date, or like how Lorraine did it, maybe, right? With Quentin Blackwell. He was trying a girlfriend for one day. Maybe this is something that you can maybe, yeah, it's a little bit similar, right? There was some sort of my takes. Or I was like, they go to an amusement park and go into very wild rides, right? They're really like adrenaline pumping, whatever. Those are my three takes. But it seems like the kiss was not that way too far away. And River said it's time. And also we got Veronica in the live stream channel. It's a pleasure to have you, Veronica. And Piper says she's not saying anything. And also Lisa says, kiss bro, he's gay. Well, Lorraine is also gay, and he kissed also Quentin Blackwell, right? I'm not saying that Lorraine is Nick, and Nick is not Lorraine, but I was like, okay, it's a surprise, maybe, whatever. He was trying it out, right? He also had his crisis a little bit with his trying out to be straight when he was younger. He was maybe, okay, whatever. I want to make a little surprise and try it out, whatever. But yeah, what Lena says, he is gay. That's what Nick told the fandom, and that's his decision. And yes, not that's his decision. He found it out about himself. He don't necessarily decide to be gay. He learned this about himself and accepted himself that he's gay. So yeah, and yes, it's time. Let's hop into some real reactions, because I know that that's what you're here for. So I'm curious, bro, what is so mystery about this date? The mysterious date that maybe Nick was ever on.
I am so nervous. That's not true. I feel confident. I feel happy and excited. Woo! For today's tour surprise, I am doing something I have never done before.
Kissing a girl, bro.
You may be asking yourself, Nick, what have you never done before?
Never said it, bro.
And don't worry, I'm about to tell you. Today, I'm going on a date, but not with a man.
Okay, that means also in his younger years when he said he had his crisis with being straight, that it wasn't even on a date with a girl, okay?
That's the first thing. I've never been on a date with a woman in my life. Okay. And it's happening today. This is also like interesting territory for me, because this is something I feel like me, Matt, and Chris universally avoid on our YouTube channel.
Well, yeah, some sort of also no relationships. So I learned some sort of, from you guys and guys said, okay, they're trying to make YouTube big. They said with no relationships, no dating, we're gonna make this thing work here. And yes. My question is now, will he try to act straight now for the bit and for the date, or is just going to be him completely gay Nick, but they just have some fun time on a date? Or is he like really trying to play this straight boyfriend, how Lorraine did, like in a comedic way, right? But we're going to see.
But today we're going to be doing all the dating conversation, and it's going to happen. So the moral of the story is, I am clearly a gay person. I'm not filming this video to conversion therapy myself. I'm filming this video because, as a self-proclaimed gay best friend to many women, I
where are they?
feel like when I give them relationship advice, I need to know where I'm coming from. I need to truly and fully and honestly believe that I would be a better boyfriend or man than whoever they're complaining to me about.
All right.
I'm going to take...
All right. And check out the chat here. Marion says She wished the title didn't give it away. It would have been cool to watch it blindside. Yeah, it's also what I've sort of also the notice with maybe Nick's Chris tattoo video. As soon as you see the thumbnail, you know the deal, some sort of, right? But they sort of have to promote it, right? They sort of have to promote what's going on, so that's why it's absolutely understandable, right? I don't know if they would just name it Nick Surprise and whatever, black. Just Nick maybe with two question marks. It maybe wouldn't be that good to market and promote, right? So that's why it's understandable. And Rue says the fans also should keep who their guests are if there is any. Like, okay, keep it a secret, okay. And he says, for real, totally agree. All right, okay. Okay, maybe for the next time, Rivers, some sort of suggestion. Hey, keep it absolutely confidential. No information is allowed to be transported to you. This is for the next reaction, for the next surprise. Maybe we can try it out, maybe, right? But even if it happens then by accident, because someone didn't know or didn't got the memo here, it's totally fine. But it would be cool, right, if we could get completely blindsided. Also, how Mariam said it. And it says, not him thinking they were gonna kiss. Surprise. Maria says, bro, really needs to watch the coming out story like real soon, she's saying. Leah says she wish, but with an LOL, right? And Maria says, just watch. And Leah says she wanna see him kiss someone for real, she said. And Veronica says, no, just for fun time. Okay, he won't act like a straight dude. Okay, he's not like this comedic Larray type of try to girlfriend with Quinn. Alright.
Get into my own hands to be the best woman's boyfriend a woman could ever ask for. And then I'm immediately converting back to gay person because I don't know if I'm gonna love this. As much as I may not like dating women, I have found the perfect ideal woman to share my first date with.
Came also in very handy, right? That she's not with Jake anymore, bro. So the window is open, right?
And her name is Taria. First step in what already makes me.
There was definitely one where she was dancing behind the bar. I think that was in the tardy trip, right? With Jake on this island, a makeup trip.
A better boyfriend than half the boyfriends on the market is I'm showing up with flowers. So, and it's our first date. I'm also gonna.
It's the first one, okay.
Lie to my Uber driver and tell him that I'm going to visit my mom for her birthday, and that's why I have flowers, because I don't think I'm gonna sound going. So, and it's our first date. I'm also gonna lie to my Uber driver and tell him that I'm going to visit my mom for her birthday, and that's why I have flowers, because I don't think I'm gonna sound convincing saying anything else. Hey guys.
Bro, just imagine Nick would have done this video with Maddie, right? Just imagine this would be Maddie, bro. Bro, the extreme part of the STURNIOLO triplet fandom would have waged war on Maddie. They would have waged war, bro.
Guys, stay here.
But maybe it's also just, yeah, maybe funny because she's also a content creator, and maybe also for the comedic thing, right? Tara can really yeah, serve the role here, right? That's also why it maybe was even his first decision, maybe, right? Even if he was thinking maybe about Maddie. Or Maddie was the first show, I don't know, he will know. But maybe also, if he would have liked to do it with Maddie, he probably didn't because he wanted to protect her.
Yo! What? I got these for you. Had to start off strong! These are the size of you. Oh my god!
Bro, it's so funny, bro. How Tara is perfectly level with the end of Nick's shoulder, bro. Boy, he looks like an Iceland giant next to her, bro. He looks like a strong man next to her, bro. What is this dude's name? Thor, half Thor. This dude who played the mountain in Game of Thrones, bro, is giving a little bit of this now.
No one's ever gotten me flowers for a date.
Bjorn Hathor.
Are you kidding me? Nick, that's so nice.
I hope you love them.
I love them. I just got rid of my Valentine's Day flowers, so this is perfect.
And guys, today is just starting. We're gonna do whatever Tara wants to do today. Whoa, that was a lot.
That was crazy. Whatever I want.
Okay, surprise over, bro. That escalated too quickly, bro. Matt, Chris, time to react. It's over.
Slow down.
What's like the weirdest first date you've ever been on, dear?
Dates are.
And let's check on the chat here. Veronica's good. She loves their duo so much, like Tara and Nick. And Riz says, no, but she's seen a lot of people hoping it would be Maddie or that she will appear in the tour. Okay. Some of the fans were even hoping maybe that Maddie would have been, yeah, the surprise date. Surprise. Okay. And Riz says, but for her, it would be less convincing because they're really best friends, right? And yeah, this also maybe was a conscious, intentional choice of him, like if first choice even Tara, just for the entertainment and comedic element to make it as fitting for his plan as possible, right? With the boyfriend dating thing. And Riz says Nick does pass off straight nowadays until he starts talking. Okay.
It's a really strong word.
It is a strong word, but I've only been on a few. The weirdest first date you've ever been on, dear?
Date's a really strong word.
It is a strong word, but I've only been on a few because it is such a strong word.
I was on the other day and they taught me cursive. Like I told him I couldn't write my name in cursive, and
So
he
taught you cursive?
he literally pulled out a calligraphy pen and started like writing my name in cursive. Like
It's giving a little bit what Barbie, one of my guys, told me that this one date was writing her haiku at the first date or the first few dates.
over and over.
Let me see.
Like this was him trying to like teach
Wait,
me.
that's
Wait a second here.
stunning. That's not regular cursive.
No,
That's
no. This is like.
Can I see what he looks like? His hands look hot.
No, this
I got it. I was texting Nick and he was like, I dressed like your type today. And I was
Literally.
like, Nick, you are my type.
tattoos,
tall, pretty eyes.
all black.
I'm so lucky.
We're
on a date.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Pretty eyes.
Okay, I was like, oh, wait, blue eyes? I was like, oh, Jake? Blue eyes? No, but okay, pretty eyes.
All black.
I'm so lucky. We're on a date.
Yes. Look, we're in this room completely by ourselves.
Nick, did you rent it out?
Rented out the room here, right?
That's so romantic.
I did. Millions of dollars. They brought the cheese to the table, which is always an amazing move. I hate when they like come over with the grinder and just put like a little bit.
I feel so awkward. I'm like, keep going, keep going, keep going. That was something Chris would do.
Yes.
We're making the tramp with me?
It looks literally like you were sent from heaven. Like the light is coming from the back, and you're.
Okay, starting off with some compliments. Started with the roses, building it up. No compliments. Let's see where this goes.
You're just glowing here. You're seriously like glowing right now.
I'm not kidding. This has to be the most romantic date I've ever had.
I'm so glad.
No, I'm serious.
Look at Sam and Colby blanket.
I know.
Okay, Mersh.
Like Italian food, yogurt, and then a park. I literally want to cry right now.
Why?
I don't know. I've never been on like a good date. Maybe that's not true. I've been on good dates, but I feel like
Front, Nick.
This is so fun.
Front, Jake.
because I'm not nervous around you. Maybe it makes it more fun. You know what I mean?
I was like it's so weird. Like I was nervous to go to you today, and I'm like, this is so weird. The premise of it like being a date. I was like, this is like actually nerve-wracking.
I know. What's like a really fun day we've had together?
Today.
Besides today.
I always remember and tell people about when me, you, Matt, Chris, and maybe Sam went out to eat and then went to that ice cream place. And I accidentally bought a $70 stuffed animal.
And
Oh,
I made you guys
okay.
watch Magic Mike with me.
Yes.
That was my
Okay. To finalize the day, bro. So Magic Mike.
ideal day.
Yeah, because we watched Magic Mike.
Exactly.
I'm cold.
You want my jacket? Trying to be romantic.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure? I got a weird like little bulb of peanut butter in here for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Remember when I said people who are allergic to peanuts are the weakest link, and then you guys made fun of me and you guys said I was
Yes.
mean?
Yes. I don't know enough people who are allergic to peanut butter. My ex was allergic to peanut butter.
Really?
His ex.
No, I don't know enough people who are allergic to peanut butter. My ex was allergic to peanut butter.
Really?
Okay, but again, normally I would ask, okay, how long is it known who he is and whatnot and all that, but I asked this in the past already, and Guys and Gyals essentially said, hey, no one knows this really but Nick and the people that he wants to know, right? So, yeah, we're gonna save this time. We're gonna check on the chat here. And also, Lena says, yeah, she didn't think he was gay when she started watching them, like Nick. I think also someone told me I was also I wasn't like yeah. Someone told me also that niggas gay in the beginning when we had the few first reactions. And Leah says she didn't. Anna says, is he talking about her man Matt? Tall tattoo and pretty eyes. She's saying. Well, yesterday, if you were present, bro, we had those maybe one of the most legendary editable Matt moments ever in the Top Golf. Look into the camera, bro. Maybe Anna's still in awe from this high dose Matt yeah, legend moments maybe for some. Or she's always in awe. We don't know, bro. And Rue says, yo, Tara throwing his exes under the bus. Yeah, bro. Or her exes, maybe even, right? Her own. Yeah, but the best date. Iris says, Matt is always not around. He's never being in the allegations. Never say never. And Rue is terrorizing Nick, though, she's saying.
Okay. Yeah, look. I don't know what you're looking at. I was gonna be like, do you taste this? Like, you know how, like...
You wanted me to see that you were tasting peanut butter. Not gonna work.
Is it true that if guys put their balls in something, they can taste it in their mouth?
To see that.
Whoever told her this fairy tale, it's a freaky one, bro.
That is a legit fact me, Matt, and Chris definitely heard once. And I know I didn't try and figure it
The
out.
soy sauce trick.
I know I didn't try and figure it out, but Matt or Chris
For sure.
may have tried to do it.
You're my dream man.
Dunking your nuts into something to taste it on your tongue, bro. That sounds like a would you rather, bro. Would you rather able to be only taste food through the skin of your nuts and, yeah, shoot your load through your mouth? Or would, yeah, taste food through your butt and, yeah, poop out of your mouth? That would be the would you rather maybe you could make out of this, bro. Bro, that's so crazy, bro. What would be your pick?
Except your guy.
I know.
Makes me want to die.
Not in a bad way, but my type in men is the polar opposite of you. But that's why I think this is like the perfect date with a woman, because it's like it's extra. It's like a, like it's the perfect like I genuinely, and I know I'm a gay person deep throughout my soul, because I have zero attraction to women as a whole.
That's crazy.
Like zero, flatlined.
I feel like we're little bugs in the grass.
I'd love being a little bug.
Me too. What kind of bug would you be?
I would be like a praying mantis.
You think so?
No, I'm not agile enough. I'd be like a roly-poly. That's definitely much more accurate.
I think I'd be a ladybug.
So cute.
With like the
you
polka dots.
You for sure
Right?
would.
Like the black and red.
Wait, that makes perfect sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And also, Marianne says in Twitch that yesterday's UDYZYZ show stream was something else. She said, "Who said help?" And Rose says she feels like since she likes Nick, like Tara, in a physical sense, she probably does with Matt as well, but perhaps not personality-wise. Maybe Chris too, with his 2 tattoos. Yeah, that's also like where yeah, maybe that where the deal breaker is then happening, right? Maybe it's the looks, but you see like the character, bro. At least for me, and I think also for me as a man to a woman, character is always trumping looks, no matter what. And yeah, I think also for most women, maybe not for all men, it's like that, right? They're like, oh, bro, no, she looks hot. I don't care what her character is, and that's a very, I think, unwise and maybe sometimes even very dangerous thing to do as a dude. And for women, it's also most of the time, bro. I think, bro, the great majority of women. Character is what make the magic happen as a dude, bro. There's crazy many examples. I want to say, not crazy like in terms of, but so many. But again, just we talked about this. Shared my opinion about this. And like character is way more important than looks. Way more important. And River says, "When did nuts have taste buds?" Right? And River says he doesn't want to know like this would you rather answer. And Leah says, "Oh yeah, and the thing that people say," no, she's quoting what people say, "the color of your eyelid is the color of your wiener." What? Bro, it's the first time I'm hearing this with the taste buds on the nuts. and eyelids a color of your wiener. That's, bro. I haven't heard this a single time, bro. I haven't heard this a single time. Wow. Mary says, "What? Wait, is this actually a thing? Both of them?" First time I'm hearing this, bro. Maybe there's some dudes that can verify this, that it works. Not me, bro. And also, Lena says there are no taste buds there. And it says she loves Matt's personality though, and what she's seen so many girls as well, like other girls like Matt's personality. And Ruth says she heard the elbow equals nuts what does the elbow say about the nuts? Like, you know, like how does it? How you get the idea? How you then determine the elbow looks like this? That means the nuts look like this. That would be, bro. 3 new things. That's crazy, bro. I don't know where you heard this, bro, but that's some very different. Let's say very different takes I've heard, bro, on this stuff. And it says, but you've noticed that Matt with friends is so different. Leah says, yeah, the skin of the elbow is like the nuts. It's the nut skin, they say. Oh boy. Because of whatever, the folds or the wrinkles or whatever. Oh boy. Wow, okay.
Wow. I know.
Maybe that's something that girls talk about at a sleepover, right? When they haven't seen a real nutsack in their life. They say, girls, you want to know how a nutsack feels? Just grab this. Oh boy. That I could see that some girls do this, and some teenage girls on a sleepover or whatever. Oh boy, that's maybe why it's the first time I'm hearing this, bro. It only happens in the mysterious nights of sleepovers for girls, bro.
Let's go get this frozen yogurt. We were leaving the place and Tara turned around like a 180 and told the guy in there, he goes, "We're on a date, by the way." And he like didn't even react, like he didn't smile.
Cool story, bro.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
I said we have been, and we will.
He was like, "Okay, get out."
Because I feel like if I was on like an actual date, I feel like I couldn't say that, so I want to live it. This is a fantasy for me.
No, this is like, it's really testing my social skill.
I feel like going out with me in general is testing everyone's social skills because I have no social anxiety.
It does. But it's like so fun. That's why I need you in my life.
So you're being so romantic right now.
Maybe if we just go on fake dates forever, it'll help us a lot.
Oh my god, we should.
Like a boot camp.
We should like plan dates.
Yeah,
we should just start dating.
We should just date today. I think we found the solution. I don't like tart already.
It's not that tarty.
What's the other thing in there?
Cookies and cream.
With the gummy worms? You made a lot of choices.
But wait a second, he did this maybe a little bit short notice, right? Or not short notice, they planned on it, but they produced it pretty, let's say close to the tour.
I don't like tart already today.
Right? They made it on 4th of March 2025. So a month before that, they made this date happen. Then he had to edit it also and whatnot, right? Okay. Like we had with Chris, like what is in November 2024? It's tattoo, and also the ghost hunting with Nick and Chris, right? But it was maybe way easier to make happen, right? It's just, hey, LA, just write whatever, how many blocks till Tara's place, and we make this date day happen. That's why probably, yeah. It was way easier also to do this right before the tour.
What's the other thing in there?
Cookies and cream.
With the gummy worms? You made a lot of choices I wouldn't have made today.
Just try it.
No, I'm good.
Come on, it's romantic.
No, I already finished mine.
It's romantic.
I don't think I'll like that. I think I'll hate that, actually. This is so good.
Well, have some of mine.
No.
I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah, no one's gonna finish. It's not good.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're not like this. Ooh, Bertie right now.
Our feet are touching.
You're playing footsie with me. Oh my, wait, I love your socks. You're so cute.
There's big white socks. BWS, big white socks.
You know what they say about big socks?
Big.
Okay, next thing we maybe learn here that determines something.
Feet.
You know what they say about big feet?
Big heart.
Big shoes.
Big shoes. Alright, do you wanna go build Legos?
Yes.
No!
I hate direction.
It'll be so, come on.
I think I have authority issues.
No, we're gonna learn patience today. It's gonna be, come on, because you'll be so proud of this when you're done with it.
Also, imagine stepping on these.
I love it.
Go check the chat here. And Pirate says, okay, but why we're talking about this? Well, because it was part of the video, some sort of, right? I mean, guys shared the things that they've heard that, yeah, maybe are pretty wild takes, right? So it's not that alien or off topic, I think. And also, Veronica says, bro, what in the conversation is happening? Okay. Bro. I mean, River just provided something here. And Lena provided something here. And yeah, we talked about this, right? Lena herself is even saying she doesn't know, bro. Lena, you yourself brought up one thing. Like, what? And Lena says it started with Tara. Yes. And she just shared her thing, right? And then we talked about this. Like, I don't know what's so outlandish now about this. Mayhem says that's her and her guy best friend as all the time. Okay, with the ice cream in the park, maybe. Ruth says, building Legos or similar activity is actually a fun date idea. Bro. That's different, definitely, right? It's definitely different, bro.
You love stepping on a Lego?
Yeah, it's kind of just like a little...
A rush?
Yeah.
You need to do drugs.
It kind of feels,
You need to start doing hardcore drugs.
I need to start doing something harder than stepping on Legos.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
No, it's kind of just like, it's exhilarating.
It's like not helping that I have my glasses on.
Yeah, would that help
It's like
you?
hurting my head. Yeah.
I can't see far away.
I can't see anything.
Really?
Yeah.
No wonder this date's going so well.
That was really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want to get a massage.
That'd be lit. Couples massage.
Bro, I have to say, bro, Tara is some sort of, right, indirectly some sort of, yeah, leading the state, right? Giving him, let's say, the opportunities to, yeah, let's say, progress a little bit with this date. It's leading somewhere, right? A little bit romantic with the ice cream, and she wants a massage on her. It's more like, yeah, Nick gets seduced here, right? Also what River also said. She's raising him up, bro.
Do you get couple massages? No, I can't do that.
Why?
I've never gotten a massage in my life.
It's so nice.
I'd love it.
It's weird at first. You're like, why is someone touching me? But it's, what time is it? Should we?
No.
Why?
There's no way.
Why?
Is that crazy?
No, it's fun.
No, that seems crazy.
You have to take risks in life. I could call right now and we could go get one.
You're not that ass. Do not call.
Hi, I was wondering if you had 2 time slots tonight for like, just at the same time.
Yeah, I would have, are you looking for 50 minutes or 80?
How many are 80? 50?
50?
Yeah.
I can take you guys as soon as 7:30. Or we could also do 8 o'clock. We can do 7:30. 7:30 for 50 minutes.
Niggas like, no.
2 appointments and 2 female therapists.
Can I call you back in like 2 minutes? Could you hold it for like 2 minutes?
Thank you guys so much for watching me and Tara and our date.
Okay, that was the date. Okay. And Haru says, okay, with the Legos or whatever, it's a fun activity, building Legos or something. Then she followed up with, better than doing hardcore drugs. Okay, bro, that escalated quickly, bro. I don't know who's doing more than alcohol for the first date. Maybe some do weed, right? But everything else, bro, then it gets... Yeah. I don't know if you're still on a date anymore, bro. And Leah says they wanted to see the massage. Nick got shy. And S says they're kidding. Okay, with the when we're talking about those certain sayings that people had, and then some of you guys got said, okay, why we're talking about this or whatever. And that's what Anna's saying. I don't know if Piper sees it the same way or whatever. But yeah, okay, cool.
Today, we hope you enjoyed, and have a good one. Bye!
Oh, bro! What? I knew it, bro! But what? What, bro? Oh, wow! Wow! Oh, my head! That completely caught me off guard! What the freak, bro? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. Credits to me, guys and gals, in the chat that some sort of diffused my idea I already had right from the beginning, getting me wondering again. Then Nick and Tara making it absolutely, yo, we're just gonna do this and this, nothing too crazy, not really boyfriend, girlfriend, date. Boom! Nuke dropped. Wild. Wild. I was just talking to me guys and guys in the chat, bro, right before this moment, casually. Okay, now we're gonna see the reaction, continuing. All of a sudden, okay, bye. Whoa, that's crazy. Wow. 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 Top 10 anime betrayal moments. What? Whoa. Let's check on chat. Chat is going wild. Bro, what? And they all just, bro, they all just laughing, bro. They're enjoying the surprise here. Like, I'm being surprised of the surprise. And Papa says Nick and Tara kissed 2 times, of course, for the video, but then for a TikTok that's on Tara's TikTok account. Before all this happened, like whatever month before that, or that was like then shortly after, also part of the day, whatever. Lena says she was trying to say he's wrong, bro. River said it was the shocker of the century. Anna says you did this happy like a kid. I'm surprised like a kid on Christmas morning or some sort of, maybe, yeah. And River says they did do great. Yes, you did, bro. And Lena says she saw it first on TikTok when they kissed for the 2nd time. Alright, okay, it was something like also very close to this time when this thing was dropped. Wow. Ira says she saw the TikTok kiss first as well. River says she was watching it live on a live stream. Shout out to Farm Mama on TikTok. Okay, someone was provided this. Lena says she knows she was trying to gaslight you this, but sadly you still had suspicions, but it was guessing it. But the thing is, bro, my guess, me guys in chat, you completely diffused this guess. You've completely diffused this guess with me telling something lying to me, right? But, hey, bro, it paid off. It paid off. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That was a good lie. Me guys and gals. That was a good lie that you some sort of, provided here some sort of, because it led to a beautiful, good outcome, and it was a big bang surprise. That's what I'm talking about, right? In terms of lies. Generally, bad thing to do, but there are some very specific, rare occasions where a lie can really have a beautiful, good outcome, and it's some sort of, I think, justified and worth it. And it was wonderful that you did that, me guys and girls. Lie to me like this, but not in the other way, only in the good way. Only lie to me in the good way. Wow. Ruth says she was watching it live. We had this, yeah. And, wow. Anna said, go back. We have to watch this once again, right? And Riz is watching it again. Barbie says, Barbie's also back. Welcome back, Barbie says, Farm Mama was a real one. God bless her. She about for, it seems like Farm Mama gets credits here galore. And Lena says, you want to see it again? Yeah, we're gonna get to this again. Piper says, Nick and Tara okay, also twice because of they kissed twice, of course, for the video, but then for a TikTok that's on Tara's TikTok account. Okay, Riz said after this. Okay, there was a second kiss after this. And Lena says, nope, the day the tour happened. Alright, Bobby says, was filmed beforehand, but posted after surprise. Like the kiss maybe also on TikTok, right? Or this one here. And Rose says they filmed it on the same day they filmed the surprise. Okay, the TikTok kiss and now the video kiss. And the TikTok kiss was even before the video kiss. Alright. Crazy, bro. Rose says they posted a TikTok that they were hanging out when they filmed this. And then Tara posted another after the show and they kissed. Wow. Alright. And also, yeah. All right, right, yeah. All right. So show surprise happened, and then Tara posted hers after the show that the surprise for the show can be Bao, and then her TikTok after that can also be released. But obviously they did it on the same date when it was recorded. But Tara released after the surprise was revealed. Understood. Appreciate the information, you guys and guys. And Priya says she's going to see the next surprise in person. She's going to be there on the show. River says W chat for keeping the surprise. Absolutely. Miriam says chat, they're the best manipulators. And Piper says for the next surprise, what about they don't give any hints, she's saying. And Lena says, for real they are. And River says, bro, the amount of people asking if Nick is still gay because he kissed Tara, like it doesn't work that way. Yeah. It was just, again, also it's something like Chris said he won't ever get a tattoo in his life, and he did it for the surprise. Nick said probably he won't kiss a girl ever in his life. He did it for the surprise. Maybe just like their thing, what they're doing for the surprise thing, some sort of. And Chris says, yeah, we'll only they who it is. We will only they who it is. Say who it is, like who's surprised. Yeah, maybe we can agree on this, right? Or you guys can agree on this. Only who's surprised it is, and that's it. That's it. All right, so let's watch this kiss again, bro.
Female therapist.
Can I call you back in like 2 minutes? Could you hold it for like 2 minutes?
Thank you guys so much for watching me and Tara on our date today. We hope you enjoyed, and have a good one. Bye.
That's so wild, bro. That's so wild. That's so wild, bro. Those both their smiles, bro. Really, Tara. Got you, pranked. Your niggas like, yep, you weren't expecting this, but we did it. Bro, Matt and Chris will be... bro, this is gonna be also the reaction gonna be so good.
It's time for our big
Surprise!
What is a cow mug?
All right, so basically, as you guys know, one triplet or two
And the crowd will go crazy, I think.
triplets went on a little side mission, and they haven't revealed a secret to their brothers. We know who's doing their secret tonight, but you guys don't, so we're going to have a grand video reveal, and then we'll get into it. All right,
Yes.
let's see it. Let's play the video for Charlotte. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I'm terrified. Oh goodness gracious!
Ow.
Okay, this is my first one.
Starting off with a banger here, bro. His first single one, right? Solo one, because the first one was Ghost Hunting with Chris, right?
Okay, so a couple things before we get started. I am going to change that TV to be a live broadcast channel so that you guys can see the hint that I'm going to show you all and Matt and Chris so that they can take one final guess at what I did by myself.
I'm shitting my pants a little bit. Nick's
And then we're going to also have one of you take a random guess as well, but let me change the TV first.
Okay. Oh God. Oh,
Oh.
a rose. A rose.
Kiss from a rose.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Very
Matt, do
romantic.
you want to guess first and face that camera as well so they can see you?
Bro, they have no clue what expects them. Same as me, bro. with a kiss, it's gonna be a nuke on their mind, bro.
It's giving Bachelor a little bit. But I don't know what that's. I don't know what else. I don't know. I'm confused.
I can't say anything.
My guess is I'm gonna guess that you just like went on a date or something.
Not a bad guess.
Okay.
Does anyone
Let's have one person in the crowd take a guess.
Whoever has the mic out there, you can pick anybody that is waving to you to take a final guess. Hello, what's your name?
Harlow.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
What
to meet
do you think I did completely by myself without Matt and Chris? Rose
That
is
has
the
to
hint.
do with
Okay, and also we see some fans here. Zoomed in. So okay, it's her. She got the mic. Okay, there's also a boy. You can see there's also a boy with a blue polo. And a father, maybe a father of someone with a wedding ring. Okay, just want to see who's present here in the front rows. All right, it's the only two male human beings I'm seeing here in this shot. But it's clear, right, that the main audience are, yeah, female persons.
With this rose.
He got a boyfriend.
Oh. Wow. All right,
Yes,
thank you guys for your guesses. My final thoughts are I hope you guys are entertained. And unfortunately, there's a lack of man in this surprise. But let's get into it and see what I actually did. Let's see.
And Rose says you think that's security. Okay, to do with the wedding ring. Okay. And River says it's like kissing your bestie. It's just no, she missed her gay bestie. That's also what I was talking about. Some gay besties and their female friends. Sometimes also just give them a kiss, right? With Ray and Quentin, it's more like not really because they're like, but maybe they just do it for the fun of it, for the camera. Maybe do it also off camera, right? Like a bestie friend kiss. So also it makes sense what River says here to a certain extent. And Bobby says her favorite Mad hat. This one here. Okay. And River says it probably depends on who Nick is with, but video gave her the impression that he's timid on dates and probably needs someone who could lead. But maybe it's just her. Well, but he also said he sometimes likes also likes what I've heard with Guys and Gyals, and also what he sometimes said himself. He likes also a dominant part, maybe when it really then comes to making love, and maybe it's also then with the dating process the case, right? Someone who is leading, some sort of, could also be the case, right? That he wants to be, let's more like being seduced than being the seducer. But then again, there's also a ratio, because at some point you're seducing each other, obviously. And Leah says she still practice kissing her girlfriends just in case. when she has her first kiss with a boy. And also Rose says she think that Rose says, and Barry says she would love for the next surprise to be mad, but people have worked out that they're doing rotations, like duo rotations, and then single and back to duo again. All right. All right. Yeah, then maybe it's gonna be a main mad combo with duo with Nick, right? Maybe that's what could happen. Maybe
Today, I'm going on a date. But
Wow! You said but not
so
with
that's the
him.
first thing. I've never been on a date with a woman in my life, and it's happening today. This is also like interesting territory for me because as a self-proclaimed gay best friend to many women, I feel like when I give them relationship advice, I need to know where I'm coming from. I need to truly and fully
So
and honestly
true, Nick.
believe that I would be first.
What?
Her name is Taria.
First step.
is this even Tara's own song because of the Yummy, or just a song of some artist and just fitting for Tara Yummy? Or like an artist made a song for Tara Yummy, right?
Yeah. It looks literally like you were sent from heaven. Like the light is coming from the back, and you're just glowing here. You're seriously like glowing right now.
Okay, random stuff.
Thank you guys so much for watching me talk our dates.
Oh, bro. Now the bomb is about to be dropped, bro. I want to position myself that we can see all of it, bro. Oh, wait a second, bro. Wait a second. That's the moment before the storm, bro. Okay, here, no. I'm gonna stay here. And they're like,
Isn't that funny?
okay, bro. Okay. I think I was like times 1,000, bro. Than what this was, but I think they're more like ooh, whoa, like I don't know. Let them speak.
What are your big takeaways? I'm like dizzy right now. Wow. I'm gonna come. Or no, I'll stay with Chris. Sorry. Yeah, sit
Was he trying to give him a hug for this?
down. Sit. No, it's okay. Wow, dude, probably one of the best dates I've been on in my entire life, and it was with.
Let me check on the chat here, and also River says, yeah, like they assume it's gonna be Nick and Matt for the next one. All right, And Riz says, but who knows? What if Chris again? Right? We're gonna see. It's a surprise tour, right? Everything's a surprise, maybe. Even the rotation. Miriam says she's thinking the same. It could be a Matt and Nick duo since it's the only they haven't seen yet, like duo. And River says not Matt and Chris shaking their heads in disbelief for the kiss. And maybe. And Lena says no, not just a random song that sounds like her name. Not for the kiss before when the date was starting with the night. And this is not. It's just a random song like her name. It just fits Tara also Rose. All right. Appreciate the information, you guys and girls. Barbie says, no, it's not her song. It wasn't made for her, all right? Appreciate Barbie. And River says they full-on flinched. And Barbie says, Chris is stunned. And Anna says, you did were more surprised when they kissed them. Chris, yeah, bro. And River says, they're just shocked. And Rose says, Chris was the most stunned to speak. And Lena says, she's pretty sure Matt and Chris seeing him kiss someone before. Okay, maybe that's why also. But it could be both, right? Just completely shocked. Unable to say something, or they also already know the deal, or have seen it. And this is, of course, they have.
For the woman. Wow, that's a crazy best dates I've. Sorry. Yeah, sit down, sit. No, it's okay. Wow, dude, probably one of the best dates I've been on in my entire life, and it was with a woman. Wow, that's a crazy fun fact for you. I know. Wow. I think when I was watching y'all lay in the grass, I thought that her foot was both your feet. I was like, why is one of Nick's foot's like way smaller than the other one? That's your only takeaway? No, that's not the only takeaway. I was just mind blown by that. Wow. It was really, really fun, honestly. That was hilarious, and I think it's really funny because we never talk about dates like that or do anything like that. So for you to broadcast that to everyone and to be with a woman is hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, shout out Tara. That was insane. And we kissed. I know. That's
Maybe things. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Shivers. It was literally the most nervous I've been in my entire life. I can imagine. Me and Tara planning that. I literally texted her and I was like, can we kiss for a tour surprise? That was the only idea I had. And then I was like, obviously, tour surprise needs to be longer than 6 seconds. So we just went on a full date first, of course. How many girls have you kissed in your life? One. That was it? And her name is Taria.
Okay.
So funny.
No, we also know this fact.
And I told her that. She was like, I am so honored that I get
Bro. Some fans maybe would kill for Tara's position here, bro, right? Of the triplets.
She was like taking it. She was like, she was ecstatic. Yeah, it was really, really fun. That's hilarious, Nick. That was good. It was so fucking funny. That was our really big surprise of the day. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, I feel like when I look back at things and I imagine ourselves here at the Versus tour, which was already a step up from the tour we did before that, and then now we're on our third tour. We're back in this city. You guys were an amazing crowd, and I feel like really, really, really happy with tonight. And I'm so thankful that you guys were all here to experience tonight with us. Seriously. Amazing, Nick. What an amazing surprise. What an amazing show. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Let's take a photo. Bye, everyone. Everybody say cheese. Group photo. Thank you.
What was the shirt saying?
Oh.
Lost the Versus tour. Okay. Would be interesting also if they would make would be a voting for the fans what the best surprise wins the whole tour.
Thank you so much, guys.
In terms of their opinion.
Thank you, everybody. Bye. I'm going the wrong way. Woo, this way.
All right. All right. I have to say, bro. Chris' surprise was a big one, right? Because again, he did something that he didn't want to do in his life. Some sort of he did for his brothers as a surprise. Some sort of. It was also this meaning to it, right? Like a very sentimental meaning to it, and it was not for me like right because I knew some sort of before that. And it was also with the thumbnail. Aside from that, the thumbnail was the deal was clear. The deal was so clear. It was crystal clear. The deal. We even saw the tattoos in the thumbnail, right? So also, whatever happened before that, it was just so clear, and but the meaning, right? And also, I think what was with Chris' surprise was so also so interesting, surprising to me, seeing Nick's face like he saw a ghost. Like this dude got almost even pale. It was the biggest shock I've ever seen in his face. There was also sort of like a surprise that something happened through his reaction without even knowing what the surprise, without even starting the reaction of his on the sofa, right, on the couch. This was a big one, bro, really. But I have to say, this one here, bro, caught me so crazy off guard. Because the thumbnail was saying date. They started off like, okay, we're not gonna do this really even massage or touching or it's cutesy. Yeah, I will feed you nothing. Plus, big important move of me, guys and gals. Completely, yeah, fooling me into thinking that there will be no kiss, and some sort of, yeah, fooling me even out to even making the right guess in the beginning that there will be a kiss. What made the surprise a crazy banger to me. So we have to say absolutely props and appreciation to me, guys and girls, that made out of the surprise a banger surprise for me here. And then obviously also Nick and Tara doing their part, playing this little nuts, bro. It's not gonna be crazy. This is a surprise. This is the craziest we get. Just telling it's a date. It's all what we do. Not even really no. And then, oh bye. And then there was a whole explosion, bro. This whole thing was it was bubbling under the surface, and I didn't even know it was about to erupt, bro. That was completely blindsided me, bro. That's why I have to say, if someone has asked me what's the best surprise you have reacted to so far on the surprise party tour, I have to give it to Nick for this. Also, this efforts and moves of me, guys and gals. They definitely also with them, what Nick and Tara did, plus what me guys and gals did. I have to say that's the #1 surprise for me so far. Absolutely. And I'll check on the chat here. Bryce says iconic here. When they were so bamboozled, maybe even also what happened just. And Riz says at least Nick took her out on a date before kissing. Wonderful that he did that. If they're just like, hey, surprise, bye. They built it up, bro. It was wonderful. It was like, let's say, a foreplay in terms of the climax of the surprise, if you want to say it like this. It was perfectly executed by them, bro, I think. And Rue says, that was a good surprise. Good job, Nick. She's saying, Rose says, some people say Chris was jealous. He didn't get a chance to try to kiss Tara first. And Rue says, Rue says she lost the versus tour. And Rose, oh, no, they were quoting what his shirt says. Yeah, quoting lost the versus tour. Not themselves lost it. And Lena says, imagine one of them is also planning a date with a woman too. Ooh, maybe it's gonna be, I don't know, who were they trying to ship, Matt or Chris with Madison beer? Maybe it's like, oh, they're revealing, hey, we're a couple. I don't know, me and Madison, we're a couple now, right? Surprise, surprise. And they maybe gonna do it like a little bit like the Masked Singer type of thing, right? They also went on a date, but there's like a big mask on her head of Madison, right? And they have no idea she's not talking, right? They're having a whole full on date. And then at the end, they're lifting up the hat, like, hey, it's me, Madison, and then giving her a kiss, like, hey, we're a couple now, right? Ooh, that would be wild, right? Some fans, maybe they're planning, guessing this, bro. If we go down with this, right? If there's this hypothetical, what Lena said, maybe if someone, just imagine if they would plan a date with another woman like Matt or Chris, right? Just entertaining this little fictional, funny idea and thought, right? Anna says, Nick's shirt are so good. She's saying, Barry says she saw someone say that Nick wins surprise party over Chris only because everyone thought Chris would get a tattoo, but no one thought Nick would kiss a girl. Is there some sort of a competition here going on? That someone can win this tour? And And then it says Chris surprise is first for her. Still because it's a tattoo on his body, but Nick is definitely second, she's saying. But as Chris was her favorite though. And River says for her, Chris' surprise was more heartwarming. Nick's date was something unexpected, but the kiss made it a shocker. And then says she's so excited for the next one. And Marianne says she thinks Chris is still number one for her, first for her. Now, this only really close behind, like Nick's one. Barry says she needs to see what Nick and Matt do. She needs more of their duo in her life, she said. Iris says Chris is winning the tour so far in her opinion. Nick is obviously second, but it's really not that shocking. A gay man kissing his girl best friend, but because it's Tara was shocking apart. For me it was not the shocking part that he will kiss her. There was even there was days before here what happened here, this reaction. When someone said he has to do something with Tara, I was like, okay, ran off, and then right after, oh, maybe a kiss, right? It was for me like, probably gonna be this, right? But for me again, bro, what just happened, like some sort of, yeah, it was maybe the fourth wall was broken here for the Stern Triplets. What me Guys and Gyals did here, that makes it for me absolutely number one at the moment. Because maybe I just had a very individual, special, unique experience with this whole reaction here that all of me guys didn't have, because they had no one. There was some sort of, yeah, lying to them in a good way, fooling them into a completely blindsided moment, right? That's why I have to absolutely stay with this, bro. Absolutely, bro. That's for me the number one at the moment. And it says, bro, like she can't imagine what Matt will do. And River says they never know what Matt, never say never. And Barry says she thinks Chris could up Nick's date by also going on a date, and she thinks, right, also right, and she thinks that it would be more shocking only because they don't broadcast that stuff, but Barbie doubts they would subject any woman to the hate fans would give. Yeah, they would maybe also definitely wage a war on this woman, bro. Not even only on Maddie with this fun date thing, but even on a real occasion. Boom. And River says Madison has a boyfriend. Okay. Then whatever, Chris and Matt would be off limits, right? And Rose says Madison is taken, probably why they're okay with posting with her. That's why it's also, yeah, she's like, Madison is safe from yeah, let's see, the big crazy toxicity hate there is. Probably she's still getting someone with maybe the minority of the crazy part of the fandom. And as says, Madison said in her IG live she knows all the surprises. Oh, they let her in. And Mary says, yeah, she loves their friendship. And versus no, there's no competition. Okay, with the surprise. But there's no winning, just person opinion. Yeah, all right. And everyone is ranking their favorites. That's all. Yeah, just completely like unofficial. Everyone is doing their own thing. All right, cool. So yeah, absolutely, bro. That was entertaining, and therefore I want to give it this like Stern Troopers. There you go.